Adismama mame mu akwaba Emra Adom TV kase so don hwe kase ene ye de bro said abribia ye no no enen so sa pepepe ene ye no na ensema ye de nam no yedi mu akotene bi ene se okọ na okopie mu ewo mampanyin dada John Dramani Mahama a ya sato aba eyi na ye twen se obeso afena mu esoi na kache a wo de atodwa se ni adehye bi a eto ananano mu wonse do afia bato ni mu no obehwe hunu se Awurade na Adom no wo ba obeye nhwehwemu e de afa ho ye de mu nsem ebepro ansani fiwa yedi yeni achimni akwa dwumadie kese bi nso akoso ama ekowiase no okopie mu akwete a abato ho direct coin bibi akodadi NST akumi MPP ono na abato commission hwemu chese odi nkudim eno so yedi mu nsem bebrem ansani akomanfo a woton spare parts ewo maimu enkanka aboso kan panyimpa bedi eche kane ne dia wode atodwa enese mampanyin a ye hwe ni muso obeba no wonhwe hu se spare parts normal no mokofa de aba ebo a wo so mutua no obe ne flat rate ensem bi eka we hu ne abo ne bedede nam enanwum edi am je so obidum bi edokumi enwum yi me na meso ye na ye mbra ye ba ye benya daje nya boy ransem na nkasamo ye mu akwaba na afa ye munwura ensem na nkasamo na mampanyina ya to aba eyi no watwe ye mu John Dramani Mahama edensem atodwa se ni kwanse Ghana ne di hye emowre kra ebu ewo abato omunti afi abato ayeto ye na de hye bi oto ananano mo nse adu bia na Awurade ye na dom na so so abanwum so ape obeye hwemu afa ho na no kwa bi ewo mu bia edadi ama Ghana de hye nyina ehunu bi
sansem yo de tudwe enamaye enipa mienu bia wo moto anananom ewo nse do abra abato ekoso ewo wutu senya east nyankpala ewo tolong constituency.
Let me take this off a bit. I have a bit of a cold, so yeah, thank you very much. We have a long-standing relationship with the EU, and we value that relationship very well. The EU is one of our major trading partners and economic cooperation partners. And so I want to assure you that we want to, like you said, not only maintain the relationship, but raise it even to another level. A lot of the foreign direct investment that comes into our country comes from the EU. And we want to deepen that, especially in the current economic crisis in which we find ourselves, where we are shut out from the international capital markets. And so we have to do as much as possible to increase foreign direct investment so that we can keep productivity, we can keep employment, and be able to find jobs for our young people.
Wakasa abra ye EU a womo ewo Ghana eko ne nchen wodi tudwa se ehun behia pa se womo emaniema eni da ho na wosan afrese nhwehwemu ebekoso ede afa enipa womo ewu ye no ahwe se atrentene ebe safo no edea ene womo ebusua
only to maintain but even deepen with the incoming administration. But first and foremost, congratulations to you, sir, to the running mate as well, who will be the first female to hold this position of vice president, and we wanted to acknowledge the smooth as well organization and conduct of the election, and wanted to present you with I would say the large scope of our partnership.
Thank you.
Ninyina mu no mampanyina watwe yemu echirima o se enya de atumi a Ghana de hye de amom enkanka se o manfo ato ababum de amom no wo mo ba beto na jejemu anase bia wo mo ba be ye ne basabasa bibia ni a wo mo behu MPP fo no wo matena se soya adwene ansa no mo be ye o maye esansa nyansa eni ba ko fotu
abra chief imam eko mampani a wo mo aye electing John Dramani Mahama enchen no Omampeni aye electing no John Dramani Mahama to Ghana for enim se na aban a womo eba be share edwuma ase no enya de a majority a womo ebenya no womo betoto na se kra wo kire se anamon bi a womo ebetu no womo behwe se womo ne MPP amanyoko no ene beka bom etu se ne beboa ama democracy na akonenim ewo mamu a
I wish to assure my father and our fathers that we're not going to misuse the majority we have in Parliament. Even though we have a huge majority, more than 2/3, we're not going to misuse it. We're going to consult with the minority at every stage and make sure that we do things by consensus instead of railroading everybody. Everybody knows that I'm a typical Democrat, and so I believe in jaw, I believe in consensus building, and I believe in democracy. I'm going to continue to work the way I've always been as a Democrat.
Osan ekasa efa NDC amanyoko ne nkunimdi a womo edino wache mu se nkunimdi a womo diye no na yade a na so ani pa na nemu du na Ghana for ebo won ho modern pa.
We are overwhelmed by the victory. I knew we were going to win. I was confident we were going to win. And indeed on election day when I was asked what my projection was, I said we're going to get above 150 seats. But when I said above 150 seats, I thought maybe 152, 155, 156. But currently, the margin seems to above the 184, which is the threshold for 2/3 of parliament. I just want to thank the people of Ghana for the overwhelming endorsement they've given us.
Osan edi tuja se nipa bia womo ewu ewa bato ekọ sunimnu obehwe se obema womo edi nhwehwemu egu akwam womo beti commission na womo etuso anamo.
And we're praying that the elections will be peaceful. God has heard our supplications, and we had a peaceful and successful election. We remember the few people who have lost their lives from the reports that we have heard. And this morning, when I spoke to the diplomatic corps, I was urging the current government to begin investigations to find out who were responsible for these deaths so that the law can take its course. Even after we take over, we'll continue these investigations to make sure that tomorrow nobody has the impunity to do the same kind of thing.
Yem watching so be so afenemu no so John Dramani Mahama na kache na opanyini wasade nsem foforo so atodwa na we de America abrochimemu no matonkra se opanyini wa yade we bi na so adasane ane fro wa ye boafo hwe ne modern ba oboye ai nam so ti Ghana de hye e de to aba e de ma no ni nkunimdi a e ba ye na wo so mo ba na baso nti we ye nkra e free America abrochimemu aba be pi o man Ghana e ya baso bode.
United States of America abo mampini asisi womo electino John Dramani Mahama abaso pa enam electoral commission aba odebetu dwa se omampini John Dramani Mahama ena edi nkunimu abato ekoso afi 2024 nim ensem a womo ekruchi egu nkrata aso no United States of America Secretary of State Anthony J. Blinken ena kasafa ho womo esan ebo ne Vice President elect Nana Jane Opoku Ajima enso abaso se we ni de dikan a Ghana ebenya eye omampani abedi echi a oyoba US United States esan ebo Electoral Commission Civil Society ene abambofo ewo Ghana wanamuntu a womotu ama abato no akoso asumdiem na mu ada ho fan womo esan so ekasafa ekwan a MPP womo presidential candidate Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia entempara ohun se abato no enkoma MPP amanyoko no wobagitu mu se wono de ohun se president elect John Dramani Mahama an wedding kunim wasandi tudwa se nkaboma da Ghana ene United States entem no womo be hyemu kina
ayede ni twemu akwatia okopie mu ewa akwatia ene dai ejebo enya bedru abato komisa etimi akyerede odi nkunim ewa fi mashebedwa abato ne mu wiase no MPP amanyoko NST akumi ene so ne sade ne kyerɛ se odi nkunim
NS Kumi awobeye parliamentary candidate ma MPP amanyoko no ewo akwetia etwa ye amasi ana odinya sa amanyoko ni ticket na we na omanfo ehun se obetimi abone homoden e de MPP amanyoko no akomrahye bedwam abato ekoso afiwe no eba beto dwa se Electoral Commission entimi enyidi odi nkunim ewa akwetia enam mentimi wase bi ekoso ewo ho enu ntini mpenifo ehwe se womomfamra nkran eye National Police Training School ewo Tesano na bra womu bedru ho na akenkan ekoso ewo ho no eba be pie mu se NS Kumi enya 19,269 Omanfo etoma anu no na National Democratic Congress NDC Henry Adom Boachi enso enya 17,206 Omanfo etoma anu
Akwatia constituency NS Kumi had 19,269 votes. Henry Yadom Boachi had 17,206 votes. Total valid votes 36,475. Total rejected 294. Total vote cast 36,769. With this, or based on the results so far, based on the results mentioned, and on behalf of the chairperson, I declare Ernest Kumi as the MP-elect for Apatia constituency.
Niase obi abewo etuetu obi aso entemre beto monten se Ernest Kumi MPP na edin kunim NDC amanyoko so monte ase ne enti ase kina mo so nsama omugina so ne
Abra Electoral Commission ebo Ernest Kumi edin so no na ye MP elect ema akwetia ewo coalition ekoso ewo Tesano police training wo school ewo ho no eho ana NDC amanyoko ne nipa baako Dr. Buama Otukono editu twa se NDC amanyoko no wo nyintum kra ye EC declaration a wode ma ye akwetia constituency ema MPP.
It is the numbers that we want to compare and be sure that nobody has posted the elections gone to amend the pink sheets. And so we check the veracity of the pink sheets. Incidentally, Electoral Commission has come that they have made some of their pink sheets, but they are holding some duplicate pink sheets. And the other parties are not having pink sheets at all. They are having photocopies of what seemingly is considered a pink sheet. But we don't have a problem with that. What we have a problem is the pink sheets that we have, the numbers should tally with what they have. And so what we have agreed on is that if EC mentions the polling station and they have the pink sheets, we check our pink sheets if we have it. If the MPP has it, then we check the consistency in the numbers, then we add. If the Electoral Commission is having the pink sheet and we do not have, and the MPP is not having, they can use it. If they have a pink sheet and MPP is having and we don't have, we must interrogate, flag that polling station and interrogate whether it is consistent with our entries, the original entries on our computer. If it is consistent, we don't have a problem. If it is inconsistent, then that polling station must be flagged. And that's the arrangement that we have put across. And we believe that is a very peaceful arrangement that will allow us to collate the results peacefully.
Na okopie mu ewo efutu a emrahye bedwani a wogina ho edemo mo ya Alexander Afenyo Mark no na MPP amanyuku no emrahye bedwafo ewo maimu emrahye bedwafie woda wo mo ano no say ya kwete se NDC amanyuku no omaheda twentwen mo na ase bibia ni ano mpeso omtweni twan sade be ye poye mantam abato nsunsuanso emrahye bedwam de no anka no ma ebetwen asensen kakra.
Eastern region abato ekoso ewo hono baby ti se ensawam suhum ene constituencies awodo bi ewo ho a womo ehwese womo ebekan omanfo abato a womo eto ye no ye MPP amanyoko no ene NDC ewo enkran ye Tesano police training womo school ewo hono abra dwumade no ekoso no majority leader ema MPP amanyoko no ewo mrachebedwam Afenyo Markin editu dwa se wo hwe enhihye ekoso ewo ho na akoye se NDC amanyoko no twetwe won na ase akutia eye dwumadi ekoso no ewo ho no wakire mu se wo gidie pa se dwumadi no enko na wieye no na mrachebedwani owo ensawom anodompre ene bedin kunim.
They have actually compiled their results, it's before them, and they are just frustrating the process, delaying the process. They've compiled, they know they've lost. In their own collected figures, they know they've lost. And now they are saying that they cannot find their pink sheets. So they want to rely on the EC pink sheet. When a figure is mentioned, they now go tracing, pretending they don't have the pink sheet. And yet they have compiled their results. I think that the NDC should stop this. It won't help us. This is not democracy. You know you've lost, but you want to just frustrate the process. When they've compiled their own results, when we compiled our results and we knew that the presidential results were not in our favor, we conceded. Why would you come here knowing your results, yet you would frustrate the process? Anyway.
Yeah, called German South, na German South, ukopi mu, YPP amanyoko no, empenyufo edano aba mountain, sembi ababe tuja. So many anentie, se NDC amanyoko ne de subobi ebo womo, se abatwa ekos no mobi owa. Omo amfa ntutu yi omse ni nyina anya de anokwa bia wom akwete se de wontimi no ma na ode hye okehye
ensancho fonhie mu ekoso no MPP amanyoko no ede tudwa se nya nokre sɛ wɔn awie abato ɛkɔɔ so no ɛwɔ German South abato nim onipa ono ene kasa ma MPP amanyoko no wɔn secretary Samuel Bentechi ɛkyerɛ nsɛm no mu sei
metie ni video no ne press conference no ɔyɛ no kra no ɔde yɛ kɔ collation center hɔ no na yisifo no change figures no ɛna yɛ kan yɛ ne brɛ nyɛ saa bio na as a responsible agent a obi asoma sɛ kosima na wɔ collation center na wokɔ yɛ no be sisa ne figures na woktem ka kyerɛ bɛ no bro ya ate yɛ nyɛ saa bio na wo agyae wate ase we are irresponsible agents. Unim their way. So we are agents. Unim their way. You don't sit down and allow electoral officers to change your figures now to worry. And I can tell him, say, Sasam no cry no a Muslimka, and ya no crack, a Najoma Nasam, a afterthought. After Sabbath, Dimkugo, Cassia, no, ne Baba Cansansam no. Now, Ben Kugo and Isabel, because say ya were ni partisa can okojo damwa. Now the no kwa about 1 hour in Kugua. Vote Abenya Krasan Gabeko de Yamias.
Ye fua near the Anichemu, Sunyana, and Sunyan so and Sma Eba and say a normal beer. Agenda 111. I Sabia, a buy ACA, one more Hujumana, Yasini Pabonifobia coaching, Eddie Gushen Mamma, Cody Gane, Samuel Radiadom, Bambo Foot me at your yes, Trony, Christian, Ofoyukuma, Bosudenche, and a Edina near the
Bono Region NDC Communications Officer Charles Akowa Tufo and Central for Twitwin Komono odi to just say womo enya nentie efi enipa bi mo se womanfo a womo ya ban dwuma ene parliamentary candidate enam kwan bone so asesa omanye ejapade na no ana womo ete ya womo di mirika ekohwe ya na ehyen ye kitom ibi eye DAF and registration number ye GN 7469-17 and waswa iron rods asa iron rods si womo ede ba beye agenda 111 ayare sabia ewo dumase ana womo de ko
ye wo wie ya eno anopa no bi din kraba say agenda 111 eye construction a ekoso ewo Sunyane West odumase no emrantie bi e the Consa Construction Limited omo track back one ko pack wa omo pack iron rods na ye dey project na entina timamuni bi eboae edi akira na ye dey nso ya mfa mranhye ensem ne ebo police for amane asisi a oka Ghana Police Service Sunyane district officer na bi beka se municipal obekwa ko hu ka na say Astra Dafa car no the number AGN 7469 2017 car
Osan editor aposifo enim se womo hwe se womo bebo enyapade eho ban na de asumdue aba omamu a
yasma so mo nkọ pam nkrofo no omumum na omakoto politifo ni nsama akwu na mane enti ne eka nyina ne se eya mamuo na asesa but the NDC behave to say ne abro nyam ye 2017 no okay say deputy regional minister omoche ne kwam na je ne ka ye den efri ni nsam
apom di kase mu ye bo edi ewrema ne de ani kyeremu e wota kwade kwasimintim ene ne mpotamu awrehosama efri ho eba ne se yare a eyewa wugya wonan na wo se fe edi kan cholera ama na homene so ama de hyedumienu ena samra mikase o mafam etina nanom e wonse do
Medical Superintendent awo kwasimintin ayare sabia Dr. Osefrimpon ene Adom News in Centroni Lotevia twetwen komode afa cholera hono wodi to just say so bepiemu e wosa empatemu a eyade a ama ne homne so pa na wohwe enipa edumienu a womo atoa na nanom wonse do a eyade a no odin pa
say your numbers ne on the bebre ba day in day out adibachi bia na ebe de number obeba na ebi abeka ho na ne crowd de obefra ne de be patients being by na we answer na bo bedru ha ehwe na chese ni nyina ye cholera enti why disturbing kakra ye pese ye kache amase nyina se hunde toilet ne ba entwen toilet won tide dada ya na ekoto emodium ni flagel bia na we jai no enye no bi i cholera ne de na no ye zen papa ti se hu toilet na dimika na aba say ne ashama and na so far yenya be 19 cases as in say you have no about 2 but right now yenya 19 new cases tinasi chene dey be boka kudu anajo 12 na ye calculate ye day no buka na wakosro
me kan ye de o examine man na me den Medino, Anna, on the mark of the Mahon at its in.
Ocho, and that, and for by 11. No toilet, or toilet a crib, but Nakasano Cade, Oliwina, I didn't be.
Some way call man for what on spare pass or aboso kind na dear can cry or makache. Na omo den sama to just idea a year na a year into man penina or watching ye moon John Dramani Mahama so ba flat rate a year a toa omutia and I say omokofano me framan on the bar sky a jewomano one fine year juma and obebwa mumjumedina conkai.
Yademo kopimo ewa busu kanya enuanoma womo eton a spare pass ehuniema eni Adom News in Central for twetwen komodi afa abanfo from enema womo ehwe enim efri ni ho no womo de tudwa se ne dollar no ama ne homene so no womo hwe enim se wobetu so na mo na abafom enu nso etwem a eye containers niema womo yi ewo port no fixed rate no obema na yedwuma na niema hodo bi a wokohye omo efa ne policies ebeboa omo no enu nso no wode ye adwuma
oni ehia no o promise even the manifesto no krodi ahyem se oba obetry say containers say yi fi habo no obema a fixed rate nti ye expect say nyame ayi adoma wa bayi sa fixed rate no de be ye adwuma
yes saban say dollar no abamba akoro ni utimi $1 bank o bank utimi $1 yes say ne pa wa bayi do momodi ana omo eni
wo ne ma bebre bona ensem bona popa because o hwem puntudwuma aban odi atwam yi na fa say kufa do aban no edi gugu akwam ne ne oyeye a ye Ghana fo no tinka say wanya hwe no a anse na Ghana fo be tinka say aban we aye bibi no
started reporting about places about some incidents but o hwa about to attention a woman say no otimi handle about na first place ye be da IGPS NNMMA
dear do so ago kensie monsam Mrs. Mavis Avonyo fire lady adorable lady Visdel Bakope miana menua ba no ode de aka nyina ebro
Ma kwaba deba agokensi so Mavis Avonyo fire lady adorable lady Visdel Papebi asidan koma Miss Goldie's boutique ono share material na Maine's Beauty Palace so miti kama ede emame me konsem no mudi ahye ne se Black Maidens of Ghana na wo matimi achi Benin etimi ahye wo mo eka porpor enan Emma Beniti mu ba kope eno wafu zombi under 17 tournament koso Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence or Prampam yenhwe se ne highlights no it's it.
Who is there? Latifa is racing to it, and that will be the first goal. Beautiful goal there. It's Priscilla Mensah. Christiana Ishaku is behind that one. 1-2, and there it goes. Second goal. Sarafina. Heads go up. But Christiana, and there it is. Christiana gets her brace on the first day. Down the flanks, they are racing. There's a cross. That is the fourth. And the first hat trick of the tournament has been recorded. Ghana have not been the best in defense in this game, but she balloons one in, heads go up. Aisha too was looking to get that on her hand, and they pull one back.
Yamayana bo muhumodin yenko kwesiada super clash basso krobia metema kumasi asante kotokoso nana nomne Accra Hearts of Folk never say die until the bones are rotten yanko tomrantie no de akensie be hyehyɛ so ɛwɔ Babanyara Sports Stadium Kumasi ɛna ɛbɛba so Prosper Nate Ogum coach edema krobia metema we ɛna ɔde ato yɛ ne.
Yeah, it's all about tactics, and then I can't declare or disclose what we want to do because you don't go to a battle telling your opponent what sort of weapons you are bringing on board. Once you tell them, they know what to also do. That's just by the way. But then what I'm trying what I'm trying to say is that tactically, I mean, we need to have different approaches to the game. And if you observe my team play, most of the time we don't go the same way throughout the game. We keep changing the approach in the course of the game based on how the opponents also approach the game within certain segments or minutes or moments within the game. So what I can tell you is that as and when the dynamics of the game change from that of the opponent, we also try to also approach it accordingly.
Ensem Kakrami International Producers Bobo Anoma Mede Ebre Wuni na shene so se minua berima kwaku edu kumi girls no dodo na efre no Ernesto Papa ode de aka no eto so de ama emfa sanka efide
Mame mu akwa babio ewiase amansa nyina da Ajatum TV station ba ko pe Adom TV kase adamfo a eno ana eguso a ye kenkan ede emamo ne ye koye ni ma ne ye ko emfimfi mantamu eho na ensema efri ho ba ene se aban na musini a owo empotem ho ebe bi eye wutu senya west ode aba betu dwa se police for the nsem ba betu monten ensem no eye ntro enya de anokwa bia wo ma ede bensem ye monwem
Moses ahemfo eye ewutu senya west mensini krache woni amani boni enkomotwetwe mu ene wo kire mu se nipa police fo wa kire wonom no wonom nya akronfo ena wonye nipa bonefo se se de waka amana ba beto de obo dwumakuya hodo mu no nemum wonom eye adwumayefo a contractor waye na adwuma awie no na wone no eye adwuma eniama afofra wode be ye adwuma no na woyi afri honom.
Some of the Ghana police personnel so obe the information on you concluded and on investigated would be out. Metida myself no, that was about 3-4 days ago. Into me quick cross check. Into a fair watchman or one watchman the David. Obi a movie a subcontractor no be a Jumano. We ne tiling and the ceiling work we into near marker no deco. No me jai. A chill cry later part around something. No matter there. Watch your home or hammer or bro. And then it turned out that me pick up me driver no car escort on. I buy upon 5. Now like a park the driver didn't pass that road and carry away. Meanwhile, I park a car from no car way to fee. Until they are all fabricated stories.
Ura no kasa yemu no wasan so de atuja said ye Ghana police anya wona mu hwehwemu yie na wode nsem no ebetu dwa no wadi won ho ya pa.
Once I can perform in a way investigation. My man can confirm that as if they are stolen items because nobody has stolen anything. Meanwhile, what investigation? We have stolen item.
Yenko Kumase na ukupi mo ha bato nechi enoma eye din kakra na ensema yensa eka enese samre de ase no memu yehba edwadie mu nsem ne ade aye no so munchemu ne.
Free memenda December 7th o mamu no nyina akwa abato so ekoto aba eyi akandifo fro no oba sante mantem ha enada ya eniema asan aties ndadama dwumadie kwa na ekwaso wano ene adom kase yatiesi monten so ebusa timamufo ne se dian eno mo hwe animu ewo aban foforo a ebayi mu
oh de me pefri no se obeye niam yie na niam aba fom niam abo aba fom na ye enu mu aye ni bie no yetimi soso atotobi fi se niam mu aye den aban dada wutie mu fe na de waka ne free education so na nka ye na nso so eniama ne bo nya aye fe ne se eniama de DNA ayi nkitikita to ne bo wo suru dodo
because say no how na bebre se na kwadanda na die so na ono ade waka ne de minim se obeye because waye bi da iti minim se obeye nti onye na Ghanafo yenjini ntum ama ne next president obesan aba bio no ya yi ya to
ya ye wo mu no ya ye bibie wi kasa o me Freddy akọ various hospitals na akọ ye ejuma ba de ba ko ha say matete say ontwemu do but obefa ne nkofo ti ofa ne nkofo ne de
enigide mu nsem ye mo enfenwem abrante a we sini twesini notice ni twase I friends Prince David Osei wose ohun boni bia ewom se obi beka so owa amanyuko asomasi anase obenten yejira wesuni erikase na aba na wie edi amje so eye obidum bie edokome pepsodent fatwitwusi anadwo ade acha fatwitwusi be mu anu manda ho pa o ma na so yas na yadamase.
To the police, I've sent the screenshots, the names of the people with the threat messages, and the numerous phone numbers that have been calling me. I've reported to the police.
Okay, right. Because if you take the law into your hands,
that is why I reported, because obviously, Andy Dusty, if somebody attacks me, I will defend myself. I won't let somebody hurt me in the name of I supported a party. It won't happen, because whoever is coming to attack me, he also has an intent. And I have the right to save my life. So I wouldn't say, oh, somebody's coming to hurt me, I'll keep quiet because the law, blah, blah, blah. I'll defend myself. There's something called self-defense. Because I don't owe anybody. I've not offended anybody. I'm not a government official. Neither was I given a post in the MPP administration. I'm just a staunch supporter of the MPP and I believe in the MPP's ideology. If that is a crime, then we shouldn't practice democracy in Ghana.